Hey dude, it's your homeboy, Harry Callahan here. I thought I'd give you a quick look at Ultrawings. Basically, this seems to be like a VR answer to Pilotwings, and then Pilotwings 64 for the N64. I was travelling home today with my bud Hassan, dropped me off home after a exciting night away in Portrush, and it was quite a big night, so I'm a little bit delicate today, and I was thinking on the way home, hey, I would love to have a go at Pilotwings 64 on the N64. I do have an N64 downstairs, but I need to set it all up and stuff. I don't have Pilotwings for it. I've got like a Raspberry Pi kind of set up on it, but Pilotwings 64 doesn't run great on it. But I did a bit of digging around and thought, hey, maybe there's a VR equivalent. This seems to be it. Ultrawings. I'm not totally sure if I'm going to keep it yet. I bought it on Steam, but I'm toying with returning it. But hey, I thought I'd give you guys a special look. And hey, you wouldn't shy at the chance for you wouldn't turn your nose up at a sweet Harry Callahan vid, right? So the way this works is, there are a ton of different jobs and stuff, but for a quick look, which I think this will be, we'll check out free flight mode, which I do by popping on the helmet, which I think is pretty cool. So we're inside a Lady's gonna start talking this here. Excuse me if I'm a bit croaky. I tend to be croaky in these vids because I do a lot of them in the morning. When you wake up in the morning and you croaky dude. But also I do have kind of like a cold at the minute. So I'll try not to make that horrible noise too often. Yeah, we're inside like a, what's the word, a microlight, I guess. So, if you have seen any of my vids before or know me in real life, I like proper sim games a lot. But I also I felt like something just a bit like super casual today, but of that kind of world. So I thought this might do the trick. It's actually more sim heavy than I thought. Which, hey, how do you do a thumb? Yeah, thumbs up. This is it on arcade style setup at the minute, but you can do a more simmed up one. But I've only just played it for like 5 minutes. So let's give this guy a go. So this is our fuel. What's the word? Like a fuel release, I guess. Go flick on this guy here. We gotta engage our starter. We're just in free flight mode, so there's no job to do. So I'll just I'll motor around a bit and have a chat for a while. So once we get our speed up, we'll start to pull back on the throttle. I'm doing this all with like the touch controls. That's I always like when you get a touch control game that shows you actual hands in front of you. You can do stuff like that. Not just for doing stuff like that, but it definitely helps. So yeah, we were away in Portrush last night. I mentioned before in a couple of videos that I was due to go to Oban this weekend. Didn't happen because of the Storm Emma. I was gonna say the Beast from the East. I don't really like saying the Beast from the East. It just sounds fucking stupid. It just sounds really stupid. That's not a sight if you're the world's biggest Beast from the East fan. So, yeah, obviously, when you're looking at this, I mean, if you've played Pilotwings 64, or indeed Pilotwings for the Super Nintendo, the SNES, you'll notice immediate similarities. It's very cartoonish and stuff, and in terms of its approach, it's very similar. Pilotwings 64 was not the easiest game, and this follows suit. It is sim-ish, and I think I can make it more sim-ish. My only concern is that will I just get bored with this kind of scenery? I don't know. I think it depends on the jobs and stuff. I mean, how long do you get? I don't really like the really fun games all the time and stuff, but I'm in two minds about this one. I'm in two minds. Just because I don't know if there's enough mileage on it. But it is very nice. I mean, I've got like X-Plane 11 and Elite Dangerous and stuff, which I use the HOTAS for. It's quite nice to just, muck around with the touch controls on this. You can do X-Plane 11 anyway, you can use the touch controls for, but it works so well with the HOTAS. And Elite Dangerous, it is practically designed with my exact HOTAS in mind. I'm saying HOTAS, maybe I should be saying HOTAS. It's hard not to laugh when you say HOTAS though. So yeah, it feels nice. I mean, we got like obviously our throttle here. We got our pedals down there for yaw. Don't know if I can use those with if I could sync those up with the G9 pedals with the wheel, that would be pretty cool. Don't know if it works that way, but hey, it might do. We got obviously our throttle here. Let's knock it back a little bit. This is our sort of fuel release and fuel gauge type guy here. Altimeter. Where's our speed? Can't quite see there. No, it's our speed. It's our speed. So maybe we don't have an altimeter. Got our compass up here. I mean, there must be different aircraft in the game, I assume. That's another thing, you know. If I'd like to fly a bunch of different aircraft. I think I'm just going to do a bit of digging and see how deep this game's likely to be. Because it wasn't cheap. It was like 20 quid. I very rarely splash out on like a full price game, especially when I don't know anything about. Yeah, maybe I don't know. We got our flaps here. So, you know, if I pull it up, obviously I'll raise up easier. Pull it down. In fact, you can see them going there, which is quite cool. If they're down, it'll go down even more. We kind of want the rest of them, just about there. So anyway, how are you dudes? I trust you're well. Had a good time last night in... nice thing about Port Rush is, hey, arcades. So that was pretty sweet. You know what, this is very loud. Can I... How do I do it? How do I pop a pause here? Let me pop a pause real quick. Can I start this? Yo, 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 motherfuckers! Woo! Can we turn down our engine noise just a little bit? So this is, even the pause menu is quite nice. That's quite tasteful. This sort of like dimmed office. I do a lot of this with my hands. Okay, so we'll pop our helmet back on. Oh, much better. Way better. Way better. So yeah, arcade fun. That was good. Played some sick games. Played what's it called? DDR, Dance Revolution, which between you and I'm quite good at. Yeah, pretty sweet misspent youth on the dance mat. And smoky pool halls. Dancing on that. Giant silver dance mat in the corner. I am quite good at it. Not to blow my own trumpet, but I'm not bad. I especially, you know, in school, I quite like rhythm games like that, and like Guitar Hero and stuff. There's one dude who was really into it. I'm not really into it, but I'm pretty good. I still remembered some of the songs I like best. Nori 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 by Judy Crystal, maybe? That was my jam. And you know, I had quite a few drinks. We'd all had quite a few drinks. I still fucking aced it. I was really pleased. Really pleased. What else do we play? We played the little the 18-wheeler, which is as you'd imagine, it's a well, truck sim, arcadey truck type one. That was pretty good. Did the hard punch thing, where you know you punch the thing real hard. Spent a bit of time in the casino. I don't really, you know, it takes me a while to even work out how to do gambling machines. I don't know, I dislike them. I don't have much interest in them. I do kind of like the one-armed bandit ones though, just because they look like they're out of a movie. So I popped a few quid into that, which I subsequently lost. But hey, rad times in the arcade. I really miss arcades so much. Like, I think about it all the time. Even when you go to one, like in somewhere like Port Rush or Newcastle, it's not the same as it used to be. I mean, there was a Dominic Diamond book. Dominic Diamond, of course, Games Master host in the 90s. Maybe even as late as the early 2000s. Surely not. No, probably late 90s. Let's see if we can fly around this island here. Yeah, he wrote like a pretty cool book, like ostensibly aimed at children, but with loads of jokes in it about, like, you know, waggling your joystick, wanking jokes basically. But Games Master was full of that anyway. Hey, that's quite cool. Little boat down there, very nice. Yeah, so he had this book that was about sort of, you know, about video games. I don't know, it's like the A to Z of video games or something shitty like that. But it was a really funny book. It had like a particularly good bit in it about like about arcades, and a lot of the focus was on kind of how intimidating they were. Hey, look, there's a little dude doing some. It's because they harvesting. He's got a tractor anyway. Not actually dragging anything. Maybe it's having a little drive. He'd wreck his crops that way. Surefire way to wreck his corn. That's lovely. Looking down those. Yeah, the you know, there's a bit of focus on arcades being kind of intimidating in a way, which they were. You know, growing up, going to arcades, especially on holiday and stuff in the 90s, the early 90s, I guess, the very early 90s. Such spooky places. I mean, they were dark. They were full of like older people, like older teenagers. Really smoky, like there, because like all the machines and ashtrays and stuff beside them. You know, yeah, just it felt more adult than it was, but also really exciting places, mysterious places full of, you know, like amazing machines. Great arcade I used to go to in the Isle of Man as a holiday with my folks when I was young, and it was just awesome. You know, I had like dodgems at the back. I had like a shooting gallery type game, which I found online recently. It was really cool. I remember, like, kind of basically playing it so much that I memorized the exact order things were going to pop up in, and then you popped them with a laser rifle. But it was full of like rigged with actual animatronics and stuff. It was really cool. Yeah, very different places. To, you know, the likes of the arcades you get now. I'm talking specifically about here, I guess. I know in the like in other places, like even, you know, mainland UK and stuff, and yeah, obviously, you know, places like Japan where there'd be a lot more well, just a lot more arcades and places like that would exist, and obviously with any number of niche ways, whether they're retro ones or wonderfully weird job simi type ones and stuff. But yeah, just odd that you know, a very specific time, just you know, kind of they were indicative and existed almost exclusively in that one specific time for me. And sure, there are arcades I can go to now, but they'll never be like that, I guess. I think even if I was to go to like a really cool massive one in somewhere really cool massive, still wouldn't be like that. Which, you know, I'm not exactly lamenting, but yeah, I fucking wish I could go to arcades all the time in any shape or form. So yeah, a quick look around Ultrawings. I'm in two minds about it. I might keep it, I might not. I'm a bit more sold on it after just that little short flight alone. It was pretty fun. Oh shit, low funds. Oh shit, so I spent money on that fuel? Fuck me, I better have. Okay, that's kind of a bummer. We got this tablet here too. Oh shit, I can use it to take photos. I don't really know how that works. Yeah, I gotta let go and do it all, basically. No funds. But this guy still says I got 10k. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, look, I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna turn this off, motherfuckers! Because, Gemma's gonna be home soon. And, you know, I didn't see her last night. She was away and I was away. And I think we're gonna watch Designated Survivor tonight. You're now the President of the United States of America. It's awesome. It's just awesome. Kiefer Sutherland being like the president, unexpectedly becomes the president. Like the last episode we watched, the one before, a dude gets his fucking car hacked. They've hacked my car, and he crashes off the bridge. That alone has me sold. So yeah, Ultrawings. It might be cool. It might not. It kind of is. I think it's great. I just don't know if it's worth it, like the 19, 20 quid, whatever I spent on it. But hey, I don't know. Right. Peace out. Woo woo.